got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Well, good job by DeRozan to take advantage of some sloppy defense to get to the line.
And the second free throw is good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Inside. The kick to Tatum. From the arc. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Achua with it. Westbrook outside. 6 to shoot. Vucevic with some nice D. Pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. White for three. Knocks down the long J.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Here's Murray. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Brown. Tatum with a screen. To the middle. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Tatum. Achua defending. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White can't hit. Brown with the steal. Now here's Hauser. The kick out to White. For three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Tatum. Now Vucevic. The three is up. On target from range.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
DeRozan, left side. And it's blocked by Vucevic. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Out to the right wing. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And here's White. Let's go with a three. And again! Boston with the triple.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
And here's Achua, hounded by Tatum. Vucevic with some nice D. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Celtics lead by 7. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by White. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Tatum. White looking it over. Back to Tatum. From downtown. Drops in the three.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
To the inside. From about 16. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Tatum's got 5 now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Hauser. Drops in the layup for two.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the
Celtics, 19.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Walsh. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Shireman. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Carter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
4-3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Westbrook. Still no points. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Such a dynamic playmaker. Westbrook forcing the issue, getting to the stripe.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Celtics lead by 18 to the paint. Here's Pritchard. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Jaylen Brown.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. Wow, no problem going right at the bigger defender.
Pass to Keita. Kick out to Brown. There's the screen. Now Tatum. There's the 3. The rebound by Murray. Westbrook taking his time here. Keita pulls it in. So it's Boston now. Inside. Here's Tatum to the inside. Pass to Shireman. From deep. Hauled in by the Kings. Here's Westbrook. Hounded by Tatum. Sacramento passing it around. Westbrook right side. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
To the middle. Pass to Shireman. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Shireman's got 6.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And look at Westbrook lifting off, taking flight off the drive for a big dunk.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Boston leading by 17. Down low.
Nikola Vucevic.
Launches a three. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Celtics on offense. And here's White. He's got 9. Spins. Back to Pritchard. Inside. Here's Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic slams it in.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Kings trail by 19. Westbrook outside. The rebound, Celtics. .43 seconds left in the second quarter. White with it. Now Carter defending. Here's Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And the basket by Westbrook.
Love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Ooh, poked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Westbrook's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
White for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
For 3.
White's got 12 points. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Boston out in front, up 19.
21.
And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And he drives in, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
Westbrook with it, now guarded by Brown. Pass to DeRozan. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Celtics lead by 21. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Russell Westbrook.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. This one for 3.
Murray on his man like glue.
Good D by Murray. Takes a step back. Here's Westbrook. Good work defensively by White. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston.
Derek White.
A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Now the Kings in transition. Beyond the arc. Westbrook with the miss. Boston leading by 22. To the inside. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Here's Westbrook. And scores off the crossover. Westbrook's got 12 points.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's White. 17 points in the game. Good on the bucket. White's got 7 points here in the quarter. Westbrook outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Westbrook missing again. And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
And it's the Kings with the ball. A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter. Yep, count it. He's got 14.
Yeah, Westbrook has been fired up on offense. He's clearly dedicating himself to making an impact on the score.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. Here's Sacramento now. Timeout called. Sacramento. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. .58 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Tipped. White on the wing. He's got 19. Outside Tatum. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go.
3.
Tatum's got 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Outside Pritchard. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. It's a one-on-one situation. Now Brown. Pass to White. There's the triple. And so it's the Boston Celtics firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends.
The Celtics, 55.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Westbrook outside. From outside the arc. Gonzalez pulls it in.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Takes the three. That one is off. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Queta pulls it in. Achua with a steal. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Westbrook missing again.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Takes a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
A confident shot by Westbrook. When he likes the look, he's all in.
And Boston calls time here. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Queta. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
For three, Westbrook. And he stays with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Pass to Walsh. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Here's Westbrook. Shots blocked. Lets it go from deep. Walsh can't get it to go. And it's the Kings ball. Westbrook into the lane. Tipped. Pass to Walsh. There's the steal. Here's Achua. And there's the drive.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Peyton Pritchard.
And the three-pointer goes.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Pass to Shireman. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Gonzalez misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Pass to Shireman. Clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Derek White.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Fires from deep. And it's Westbrook again missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pritchard
Peyton Pritchard.
sinks that one from the post.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Sacramento
Well, a
foul.
careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
That free throw misses.
Wall. 3 shots.
And he sinks the second. Shoots from the line. It's off. So we see the Celtics take.
The Pelicans come into a Western Conference contest in this game. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Pass to Westbrook. From the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. To the paint. Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense, off the roll.
And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time.
Trey Murphy.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team. Team foul.
Murray outside. So here's Westbrook. Bank shot, no good. Down low. Here's Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
It's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Now, here's Westbrook. Rebound by Murray. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. And again, DeAndre Jordan.
Assisted by.
That's now 8 points for Jordan.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Right wing.
New Orleans foul.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for the
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Westbrook.
Derek. Queen.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, great work from Russell Westbrook. The closer he is, the more aggressive he becomes.
Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Down. Kings ball.
It's hauled in by Queen.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The kick out to Westbrook. Off target with his three.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Westbrook, no good. Pelicans leading by 6. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. A putback. Fades and shoots. They get the rebound. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. And it's Westbrook again missing. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Right side, Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the 3 off target.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Double team on Westbrook. He can't get that one. Pelicans leading by 8. Now Fears. Scoreless.
Assist goes to.
Smart move by the rookie Fears, passing it out of that pick and roll.
Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pelicans lead by 10.
The Pelicans, 16.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. To the left side wing. Here's Eubanks. Pelicans with the rebound. Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Matkovic. The shot's good. Matkovic has got his first 2 points.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage, exactly what you're looking for.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Misses the three. A nice shot by Fears.
Fears is too good an athlete to try and catch in the open floor.
And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim, my goodness, how you feeling?
Inside. Here's Bay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Bay hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Right side Westbrook. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Jones. To the wing on the left. On the wing, Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Jordan cooking right now. This guy is so efficient.
Here's Clifford. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Can't nail the jumper. Outside, Jones. Screen by Jordan. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Assisted.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Monk. Back to Westbrook. Knocked loose. And stolen by Murray. To the inside. Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Monk.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Kings trail by 20. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Jordan with the rebound.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Jordan. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. To the middle. Murray left side. And we are in Sacramento, California, home for the Kings in an interconference basketball. Basketball game here. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie, the Fours reporting from the sideline. Now DeRozan. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
The assist.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridge is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
DeRozan's shot is off. There's Ball with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
For three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. DeRozan with it. Defended by Kneppel. And it's the Hornets ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Ball. Westbrook with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here is Ball. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Murray outside. Now here's DeRozan. Lock at 6. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
Kick by Bridges. And Ball puts up a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Right wing. Ball feeling it out a bit. Drives to the hoop. And Ball slams it in.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
Here's DeRozan. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's DeRozan. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. DeRozan inside. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Bridges outside. There's the pick. Ball with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Bridges. Here's Diabate. Back to Ball. Stolen by Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 4. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. To the paint. Pass to Kneppel. Right side, Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Bridges, no one around him. And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game at
The Hornets, 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
And ball gets double teamed. For three, Bridges
Miles Bridges.
hands it from downtown.
3.
Bridges got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets. Now the Kings with it. Here's Clifford. Nothing on the board. Stolen by Knipple. On the wing, Miller. For the 3, Eubanks grabs the miss. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Carter. Monk outside. Back to McDermott. Here's Clifford. He's covered by Ball. Here's Clifford. And that one, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hornets leading by 5. And here's Miller. Back to Ball. Six on the shot clock. Over Carter. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. DeRozan on the wing. He's got 8. Off target at the rim. Hornets leading by 7. Pass to Diabate. Lays it up and banks it in. Diabate's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
DeRozan with it. No good with the layup. Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Left side, Miller. Pass the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 17.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Fires away from outside. That shot off. Hornets leading by 10. It's stolen by DeRozan. From downtown. Lets it go from deep. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Get that bucket in no time at all. Outside ball. And here's Miller outside. They get the rebound. Back to ball. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
DeRozan inside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pass to Knippel. Over Westbrook. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Knippel's got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Knippel. And so that's the end of the first half. Hornets lead by 10. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Kings trail by 10. DeRozan inside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And he makes that one. Williams has got the first bucket of the third here for the Hornets.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The kick out to Williams. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 5 now.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hornets leading by 13. And Green slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. From down in the low post, it goes.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Nobody near Williams. Misses the 3. Sacramento with the ball. For 3, Westbrook. And he's good on the 3 ball. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that 3 ball is going down.
The Kings trail by 10. Outside DeRozan. There's the triple. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor and then the balance to knock it down.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
And White slams it in.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
Here's DeRozan. Count it. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Pass to Westbrook. A 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They kick it out to Green. Charlotte moving the ball around. Now here's White. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 4 this quarter.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Kings making a switch here. The Kings trail by 9. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Great D that time from James. Green draws the double. Pass to Williams. Right side, White. That's tipped. On the wing, Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Now, here's Monk. White covering. Here's Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Outside, Green. With the putback. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 7.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's James. Monk with some nice defense. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 7. Murray, no good. Outside, White. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
He's got 7. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific.
46.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Charlotte leading by 10. Here's Knipple. Outside, Ball. 3-pointer. Monk grabs the board. And then Carter with the jam.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
When you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
For 3.
And the Hornets lead by 11.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Left side, DeRozan. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Miller. And the shot goes down.
Miller.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
DeRozan for 3. Charlotte leading by 11. And it's Miller in the corner. Ball up top. To the right side. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Crane from outside.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
Ball with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 14. For 3. And there's the 3.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the Kings making a change here. Outside DeRozan. Let's lose a three. It misses. Here's Charlotte now. They're on an 11-2 run. And ball gets double teamed. And it's Miller penetrating. And Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Kneppel. This one for three. And the three ball is good.
3 points.
That's his shot. When Kneppel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
DeRozan for three. And there's the call.